Hey, my amazing artists! This week we're going to be learning about tinfoil printing, specifically to make planets or moons. What you're going to need is a paper plate in order to print on it to make the planet or moon, a scissors, aluminum foil, some acrylic paints or tempera paints if you have that instead. Craft paint works just as well. And then also a measuring cup in order to shape our tinfoil. What you're going to want to do is put your measuring cup down and then take out a good length of tinfoil. Crumple it up just a little bit so it fits into the measuring cup. And try and flatten it so that it is really tight to the bottom, but then leaving out something like a corner of it for a handle. And just press it down really nice. It should only take, maybe 10 to 15 seconds. If you don't have a measuring cup you can do the same thing except for using your hand instead of a measuring cup. Again, you want to crumple it up and then press it against the palm of your hand in order to get a nice flat bottom. Again, you want to keep a corner of your tinfoil out in order to make something like a handle for your tinfoil stamp. To start off making my moon, I grabbed white and black paint and I'm just going to tap my tinfoil stamper into both of them and then tap it a little bit on my paint palette just so that I get a nice mixture. And then I'm going to just tap those two paint colors all across the area that I'm going to make my moon. I want to keep in mind that moons have some dark spaces and some light spaces, right? They have craters, we even talk about the dark side of the moon, and so I want to make sure that I don't have just one even swatch of gray color. I want to have dark spots and light spots. Since this is a pretty fun technique, I decided I wanted to do it with a planet. And so I want my amazing artists to really think about, what kind of colors can I use? If you're making the Earth, you would want to use greens and blues. I wanted to make a hot planet, or even possibly the sun. So I grabbed red and yellow and a little bit of white, and I tapped on my paint palette to mix them up a little bit, and then I brought it over to my plate, and I tapped it, and then I actually smeared it a little bit to try and get some different types of textures. I let my paints dry. It ended up taking about 45 minutes because the paint was kind of thick, so keep that in mind. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut around the outside circle in order to make my planets. Remember, instead of pointing your scissors towards your body, you want to keep it facing away from your body, and you want to just rotate your piece of paper. So it's kind of slow as you go. Very, very carefully, very, very safely turn the paper and keep your scissors always pointed away from your body. That's it for today, my amazing artists. Thank you for creating along with me. Bye!